Freyja, the fairest of the gods, sits in her hall of Sesrumner, surrounded by splendor and glory. She has many admirers and lovers, both divine and mortal, but she is not satisfied. She longs for something more, something that will make her irresistible and enchanting. She wonders if there is a treasure in the 9 worlds that can match her beauty. Freyja wanders through the dark and deep mines of Svartalfheim, the realm of the dwarfs. She hears a faint sound of hammering and follows it to a hidden cavern. There, she sees 4 dwarfs working on a marvelous necklace made of gold and gems. It is Brísingamen, the most beautiful jewel in the world. Freyja is captivated by its brilliance and desires it for herself. Freyja feels a surge of passion and greed as she beholds Brísingamen. She knows that it is the perfect adornment for her divine beauty. She decides that she must have it, no matter what. Freyja walks up to the dwarfs, who are busy polishing and admiring their masterpiece. She greets them with a smile and a compliment, hoping to charm them. She tells them that she is interested in buying their necklace and asks them how much they want for it. She is prepared to offer them gold, silver, or anything else they desire. She hopes that they will not ask for too much, or something that she cannot give. The dwarfs look at Freyja with lust and cunning in their eyes. They know that she is the most beautiful goddess in the world, and they want to have her for themselves. They tell her that they will not sell their necklace for any amount of gold or silver, but only for a night with each of them. They say that this is the only way they will part with their precious Brísingamen. Freyja feels a pang of regret and shame as she hears the dwarf's demand. She knows that it is a high price to pay for a necklace, even one as beautiful as Brísingamen. She wonders if she is making a mistake, and if the gods will judge her for it. But she also feels a strong desire for the necklace, and thinks that it will make her the most admired and envied goddess in the world. She decides that it is worth it, and nods in agreement. She tells the dwarfs that she will do as they ask, and hopes that they will keep their word and give her Brísingamen. Freyja endures her first night with the first dwarf, who is named Alfrig. He is short and stout, with a long beard and a coarse voice. He treats her roughly and crudely, without any respect or affection. Freyja tries to ignore him and think of something else. She reminds herself that this is the price she has to pay for Brísingamen, the necklace that will make her the most beautiful goddess in the world. Freyja spends her second night with the second dwarf, who is named Dvalin. He is thin and weary, with a sharp nose and a squeaky voice. He talks incessantly and boastfully, without any interest or attention to her. Freyja tries to tune him out and think of something else. She wonders if she is doing the right thing, and if the necklace is worth the sacrifice. She hopes that the night will end soon, and that she will get Brísingamen. Freyja endures her third night with the third dwarf, who is named Berling. He is fat and bald, with a flat nose and a raspy voice. He snores loudly and drools on her, without any care or concern for her. Freyja tries to escape him and think of something else. He questions her decision, and if the necklace is really worth the humiliation. She still feels a strong attraction for Brísingamen, but she also feels a growing regret and remorse. Freyja spends her final night with the fourth and last dwarf, who is named Greir. He is tall and skinny, with a crooked nose and a whiny voice. He complains constantly and naggingly, without any gratitude or appreciation for her. Freyja tries to ignore him and think of something else. She reminds herself that this is the last night, and that she will soon get Brísingamen, the necklace that will make her the most beautiful goddess in the world. She summons her courage and determination, and waits for the dawn. Freyja completes her bargain with the four dwarfs, who reluctantly hand over the Brísingamen necklace to her. She eagerly takes it and puts it around her neck, feeling its warmth and power. She admires herself in a mirror and sees that the necklace enhances her beauty and charm. She smiles with satisfaction and pride, thinking that she has made a good deal. She is now the owner of Brísingamen, the most beautiful jewel in the world. Loki, the god of mischief and lies, hears some rumors about Freyja's bargain with the dwarfs. He is curious and intrigued, and decides to investigate. He sneaks into Freyja's hall, and sees her wearing the Brísingamen necklace. He recognizes it as the work of the 4 dwarfs, and realizes what Freyja has done. He grins wickedly, and thinks of a way to cause trouble for her. Loki, under the cover of darkness, sneaks into Freyja's hall, where she lies asleep. He sees the Brísingamen necklace shining on her neck, and feels a surge of envy and greed. He carefully lifts the necklace from her, making sure not to wake her. He then flees with his prize, thinking of how he will use it to his advantage. Freyja wakes up in the morning, feeling a cold and empty sensation on her neck. She reaches for her Brísingamen necklace, but finds nothing. She looks around her chamber, but sees no trace of it. She realizes that someone has stolen her precious jewel, the one that she paid so dearly for. Loki, in his cunning and malice, seeks to ruin Freyja's marriage. He finds Freyja's husband, who is away on a long journey. He tells him that he has something important to tell him, something that will shock him. He reveals to him that Freyja has slept with 4 dwarfs to get the Brísingamen necklace, and that she has been unfaithful to him. He shows him the necklace, which he has stolen from her, as proof. Is stunned and heartbroken, and believes Loki's words. The gods of Asgard hear of Freyja's deed, and are displeased. They think that she has dishonored herself, and them by sleeping with the dwarfs. They also fear that the Brísingamen necklace will cause trouble and strife among them. They summon Freyja to their council, and demand that she return the necklace to the dwarfs. They tell her that she has acted foolishly and shamefully. Freyja stands before the gods, who look at her with stern and cold eyes. She feels their judgment and scorn, and wishes she could undo what she has done. She tries to defend herself, and explain why she wanted the Brísingamen necklace. She tells them that she was only following her heart, and that she did not mean to hurt anyone. She begs them to forgive her, and to let her keep the necklace. She says that it is the only thing that makes her happy. Loki, in his trickery and malice, holds the Brísingamen necklace in his hand, and smiles wickedly. He tells the gods that he will return the necklace to Freyja, but only if they agree to his conditions. He says that he wants them to start a war between 2 human kings, and to make them fight until they are both dead. He also says that he wants them to resurrect the 2 kings as his servants, and to make them fight each other for eternity. He says that this is his price for Brísingamen. Freyja, in her desperation and love, agrees to Loki's terms. She knows that they are cruel and unjust, but she cannot bear to lose Brísingamen. She tells the gods that she will do as Loki asks, and hopes that they will help her. She takes the necklace from Loki, and feels its warmth and power. She puts it around her neck, and looks at herself in a mirror. She sees that the necklace enhances her beauty and charm, but also her sorrow and guilt. She vows to never let it go again. Freyja sits in her hall of Sessrumnir, looking at her reflection in a mirror. She sees the Brísingamen necklace around her neck, shining with a dazzling light. She also sees the traces of tears and pain in her eyes, reminding her of what she has done. She thinks of the 4 dwarfs, the war, the kings, and Loki. She realizes that she has paid a high price for her desires, and that she has caused much suffering and trouble. She wonders if it was worth it, and if she can ever find peace and happiness. She decides that she will try to make amends and to use her necklace for good. She hopes that the gods will forgive her and that she will learn from her mistakes. She resolves to be a better goddess and to cherish her Brísingamen. Thanks for checking out this video. If you had fun watching it, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button. You're awesome!